I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, which is a rare form of bone cancer. I was diagnosed when I was 16.
You never want to hear that your child has to go through something like that, and you wish you could take it away from her.
I remember going into Roger Mayr's Cancer Center and sitting in the waiting room and looking around and thinking, I even said to my parents, I don't belong here. Like, everybody here is sick.
Dr. K said, what I have to tell you, you never want to hear, but it's my job to tell you that you have cancer. You know, if we don't treat it and treat it aggressively, it could take your life. But you're about to meet the family that you really never wanted to have.
But the family that was the most supportive of me throughout the whole year. There are such an array of emotions, especially as a 16-year-old when you've been diagnosed with cancer. So I remember the first thing I asked my doctor was, am I gonna die? He said, we're gonna take the best care of you.
And he said to her, your job this year is to fight for your life.
A point in time when Emily was really, really struggling and was at a point where she was giving up. One of Deb's best friends, who was fighting cancer herself, all of a sudden showed up at Emily's bedside. Emily said, I can't go anymore, and Diana said,
you have to remember that from the minute you're diagnosed, you become a survivor.
And I'm happy to say it's been 17 years since I finished chemo.
I had known about Make-A-Wish, but I learned a lot after we found out that Emily was going to have a wish granted.
I think the really cool thing about Make-A-Wish is it's for, all children with life-threatening illnesses. After a lot of thought, I decided to go to Hawaii. I had always wanted to go to Hawaii.
All of a sudden it gave her something to look forward to.
So my wish experience was literally a trip of a lifetime. We were picked up with the wish team and a huge limo in front of our house. We got to go parasailing. My favorite thing we did was swim with the dolphins. It was so cool to be in the water with the dolphins.
And I think this trip gave us the chance to be there as a family, healing, knowing that, okay, we've got kind of a fresh start here.
Everybody smiled the whole vacation, and Mom and Dad didn't have to lift a finger. There are not words that are sufficient enough to express the gratitude for doing something like that is life-changing. And when somebody makes a gift, it is a gift of love.
Thank you so much for everybody that's donated, for everybody that gives of their time, their talents. Make-A-Wish would not be what it is today without the many, many generous donors. And so it really is, from the bottom of my heart, the biggest gift you could give a child with a life-threatening illness is your time and your donation. So thank you so much.